Aso Rock is empty. Nnamdi Kanu mocks Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said the position of the president, vice president and chief of staff vacant. Kanu noted that the radio silence at the presidential villa showed that all is not well with some key actors of the government. Kanu had earlier claimed that Vice President Professor Yemi Osibajo is seriously ill with COVID-19. Recall that the Chief of Staff to the President, Abba Kyari, tested positive for COVID-19 and has since been on admission, while nothing has been heard from President Buhari since his broadcast announcing the lockdown of Abuja, Lagos and Ogun State over 2 weeks ago. IPOB, in its usual insinuations, said the Buhari-led government has deceived over 200 million Nigerians. The statement reads, "Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, in fact, it's a very big lockdown in Aso Rock, as Buhari has chosen to lock down the whole of Nigeria. So is Aso Rock also locked down. So we all should be indoor. It's a pity that a whole Nigeria, a whole country like Nigeria cannot be able to boast of peace in the government house. It's quite an embarrassment. I'm totally disappointed in our government. And nobody is even saying anything concerning that. Instead, they all disappeared. They left the whole of Aso Rock for insects to live. Why? Why? I don't know. This country, Nigeria, I don't know why little things place lots of fears in our hearts. Instead of us to immediately start looking for a solution that will bring a remedy to this issue. Before you know it, the whole residents of Aso Rock disappeared, all in the name of COVID-19. Well, I would say a very big congratulations to them, because they first started it. Since they said that the citizens will find no peace, so we did too find no peace. Wherever they are, I wish them a farewell wherever they are. Nigeria still needs a leader. It needs someone to run it and govern it. So if President Muhammadu Buhari feels that he is not fit, it's not late, he can as well quickly tender his resignation, as people are already waiting for it. The issue of COVID-19 should not make him to be running away from his responsibilities, because the welfare of the citizens are his responsibility. The citizens are his major priority for now. So, whatsoever he knows that he can do to keep this country safe, he should start doing it now because time is not our friend. Osibajo on his own, I'm not surprised. The young man, the professor, has been has been doing his best, but I think his best has not been appreciated enough by the president. Not of recent, when this COVID-19 issue came up, that is when the president starts seeing him to be important. My only advice to the professor is to do it calmly. He should not put the government work in his head, because when when he's supposed to be carrying out this responsibility, the president denied him of it, giving it to someone who he claimed is capable. Now he has seen Osibajo to be capable because of COVID-19 infection that has inflicted his capable hands. So my advice to Professor Osibajo is to do it calmly. He should not overlabor himself. He should do it calmly. Do the one he can and leave the rest for him when it comes. But then I will say to the Nigerian government that it's a very big shame to them. That Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is mocking at them, I will say they deserve it. For them to run away from their own residence, the government house, it shows that they don't want to be a leader. They don't want to be a leader. Is this how they will protect the nation as leaders of a country? No, they should answer me. Is this how they protect the country? Nigeria has gotten no leader. Nigeria has gotten no president. We don't have any for now. So whatever they know that they are doing it for themselves and not for this country. This country have suffered so much in the hands of these leaders. So I think they too should suffer it a little bit. Well, my happiness is that this issue of COVID-19 has not only befall the common Nigerians, but has befall them over there in the government house more. That is my happiness. And it should, because had it been it's happening to the common Nigerians alone, believe you me, none of them will pay attention to the common Nigerians. Instead, you will see them flying themselves and their family abroad for safety. I say that God really knows what He's doing. He knows what He's doing. So it's a good thing that this issue befall them more than the common Nigerians. Because Nigerian governments are very, very trickish and cunning. They are more than trickish. And, and that is why so many countries are not comfortable with their style of leadership. They are not comfortable with their style of leadership. So, whatever uh, any leader or anybody working as President Muhammadu Buhari's aide want to do, you should start doing it now. Because I will say that time is no longer by their side. Time is no longer by their side. There is nothing for them to achieve any longer. Their time of achievement has come to an end. This year has already ended. Then they will just be left with only 2 years, and after which they will kiss goodbye to this administration. And believe you me, none of them will ever come back to the government house because they have eaten their own cake. So my viewers, this is my own little advice. I don't know, your comments are also important. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.